Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Firefall. It's Nick from Minimum Effort. So, I wanted to give you a little look at this game. This is a game currently in beta. It's a first person shooter MMO. I know I'm in third person view, but that's one because I like third person view more, and two because it looks prettier as well and you get to see my awesomeness. So there's lots and lots and lots to tell you about this game, so instead of telling you, I thought I would just try and show you and say bits as and when we go. So what I'm actually doing now is I'm heading over to something called an incursion, which is where the Chosen, which are one of the enemies within this game, basically drop randomly into the world. They call them dynamic events. So like instead of the way that most PvE content that you get in games, in MMOs traditionally, what this one does instead is it throws down. It does have a couple of quests and missions and things like that, but it more focuses on these dynamic events which are randomly generated throughout the world, and they are very interesting. They have some great consequences if you ignore them, some great rewards if you get them, mainly XP. So let's go in. Now I do warn you, I'm not the best at this, and this is a large group of enemies. The Chosen are not easy to kill, so, and they're annoyingly accurate, considering, which is not good on my part because I like ones which can't shoot me. As you can see, what I'm effectively doing is strafing one side to the other in hopes that they don't blow me up. The Chosen, I have to admit, I don't know the full story behind them. Oh dear, I'm dead. One thing I will say, this is a very skill-based game, and I'm not very skillful, at least when it comes to MMOs in general. So yeah, I'm playing the Assault class. There are 5 other classes. Every one of them have these kind of cool suits, and all of them get jetpacks. It's mainly the weapon range and abilities that differ from one to the other. I'm just on a glider. It's kind of like it's a fast travel system, or as fast a travel as you can get when you die. There's not really much of a death penalty that I can say, more than just obviously getting back into the fray again can take a little time to do. So you prefer not to die or be a noob like myself. So I've been playing this for a long time. I will say, considering there's no quests, so to speak, it really does grip you. It's a very fun game. So let's get back in and kill some things, because I feel like I was robbed then. I thought I was doing brilliantly. There were a lot of enemies, to be fair. As I said, this game. What's different about this game? I mean, with a lot of MMOs out there, you could argue that there's not really any that are first-person shooter MMOs. And any that are, you could say that they're not really MMOs in the sense that it's constant staging. It's like World of Tanks. You're not really playing an MMO. You're just jumping into a battle each time. It's kind of like Black Ops. You could say Black Ops is an MMO, but in reality you're just playing against each other on this, whereas this one is a full persistent open world. You can travel and walk around everywhere, see people as you like. You can do complete just PvE, you can do PvP, and there's various different types. Oh dear, I'm about to die. Run away like a little girl. Let's try and remind myself how to heal myself. Here's some I made earlier. You can craft in it. I've crafted this. Here's one I made earlier. I crafted this health pack. I'll tell you in future ones how I do that. Now, as you can see, it's not an easy game, and it's not supposed to be easy at the same time. I think it is supposed to be. You can solo it, and I have to admit, at times I do very, very well, and I solo entire areas. And then at times, like, funny enough, this one, I tend to fail a lot more. Woohoo! Oh, sugar. But they do a lot of damage, especially those guys. Those juggernauts are impossible. Right, Chosen incursions themselves, you've got 4 different types so far. I will point out this is in beta at the moment, and fairly, you're not completely in like a specific level. I don't think it's due for release for a while yet. So you've got the first ones, which are these Chosen drop pods. Now these happen on a fairly regular basis. I will show you on a map when I'm not getting shot at by countless enemies. So you've got these ones. You've also got melding, which is what you see behind me there. It's a whole storyline behind it. I don't really want to get too much into the storyline. But yeah, so you've got lots of different ones. Sorry, I saw a good option for a bit of AoE there, so I thought I'll do that. I like the assault class. I like what the jetpacks do to it. It's just fun that you can just jump around things, and you kind of... You're avoiding fire, but at the same time you're not. You're just hopefully not allowing them to guess where you're going to shoot, because they are quite accurate, I will say. They have some great AI behind them for the fact that they really can guess what it is. So yeah, got drop pods, you've got the incursions and the encampments, and then you've also got where they take over your watchtowers. So the NPC watchtowers, which you use to spawn in, so they can take over those. And then they've got the melding tornadoes, which are a little different. They're not so much chosen focused as they are something else focused. Hooray! So I've taken that out. Now, I know on the map, now all of these are, like I said, drop pods. That's where they've taken over a watchtower. But I'm going to show us this one. Now, I know we don't have too long. So, let's go. Ooh, what else is there about this from the off? It's going to be a free-to-play MMO, so everything that you're seeing now is me playing for free. As I said, currently I'm in the beta, which is closed. You can get access instantly by paying. It's $20 for the Founders Pack, and you get a 5% bonus forever in XP. Or, I mean, you can go for the higher levels as well. It's completely up to yourself. I really do recommend this game because they're taking a lot of risks, which a lot of MMOs don't do. A lot of MMOs nowadays just try to be WoW clones or something like that. And these guys really are taking a risk to make this game brilliant, really. I mean, it is so much fun so far. I'm only showing you one side. I'm showing you like the PvE combat side of things. Now, there's some enemies already over here. There's some guys already taking out this one, I can see. So these are called the Warbringer, which is brilliant. Now, the reason that this has popped up is because there were drop pods in the area and people didn't take them out. There we go. The Accord's kind of like the NPCs. It's basically what is who the NPC kind of guy is. It's the government for this place, pretty much. Ooh. Human weapons detected. These guys are brilliant. They have a bit of a fetish for jawbones, and raping your family, apparently. Or killing your family, at least. It says, I have killed you and I shall find and kill your family. So they're a pleasant bunch. Definitely a pleasant bunch of people. So yeah. But I really want to show this out because it is such an... I've played it for ages and it's challenging. You need to be pretty good at it. But at the same time, it allows you... Whoop, don't take your eye off the Juggernaut. He will shoot you in the face. Oh, yeah. I just shot him in the face. So that worked quite well for me. Oh, dear. I'm low on health. I'm really low on health. Oh, he's going to take my health back there. No, he's not. Ha ha ha, mine. I'm having that as well. Just went into their encampment and stole their health back. That's how sneaky I am. The humans are coming. These guys are really cool though. I love the Chosen in the way that I like to kill them. So, I mean, what I was going to say very briefly is games like World of Tanks and stuff like that, one of the things that you get is obviously you have to jump in each time into a battle. The other thing about it is the progression. It feels like such a grind to get the next tank or the next gun or something like that. This game doesn't. It feels like they've got the perfect kind of... the perfect mix. I mean, it's not too difficult to kind of like level up and to get new guns, but it's difficult enough that they don't just throw it at you. I think they've got that great kind of balance so far, and this is only in beta, so they've still got tweaking to do. They have said that they are going to obviously do like a payment model.
The chosen shields are down.
There we go.
Chosen shields are up.
Now enemies are going to spawn in again. Here we go. So, like I said, you've got lots of different incursions. This one is like, so if you've left the other ones for a while, if you've left the drop pods and you haven't really gone to attack them, then these kind of ones will drop down. So there are actual consequences for not engaging in the PvE as a server. So the server-wide consequences against it. They're even toying around with actually a server being possible to lose, to actually lose, so the players could lose. Like I said, that's only toying with the idea. That'll be very far out. Oh shit. Okay, not good. Look at all those. It's because people were shooting at the things rather than. Oh, thank you. Oh, never mind. It's always advisable not just to blow things up, because if you like the look of it, taking out the enemies always helps a lot more. But the quick travel, the glider system allows you to get there pretty quickly back into the fray. It's a big open world so far, and this is only the start. Like I said, we're in beta at the moment. There could be lots of different things. If you carry on doing stuff, they really are looking from the dynamic side of things, which is something I don't know, I just really like it. He's a high level founder, that guy there. He's got the first fast travel transport, which are not cheap. You have to pay. Way! That was 700 XP, which is a lot. Saying that, blowing up these guys themselves give us lots of XP as well, so it's worth doing. Like I said, in that sense you could argue that you're grinding XP, but it doesn't feel like the grind that you used to. It feels like, obviously, you feel like you're achieving something in some ways, because I just feel like I've pushed back that encounter, and because there's actual bad points. If you do not flow them back, then you'll get these other ones. Then the whole server can suffer for it, and eventually, if the server just completely either dies, or if you just ignore them completely and you just PvP, then you could find the server actually failing. This is what they're thinking about doing anyway. There's nothing to that extent just yet, and you'll find that life will be made a lot more difficult for you. But there we go, that's an idea, very briefly. I didn't get to show you, unfortunately, a melding tornado. There's not many up. But that's an idea of some of the incursions, the dynamic events that are in this. Like I said, there's a couple of missions at the moment, but those aren't the important things, really. I mean, missions you played in many, many different ones. You're never going to get too far from the original. But you've seen a bit of PvE content. Now, if there's a request for it, I will do PvP, but I will note that it will be my first ever PvP on this game. I don't PvP. I'm not a big fan of PvP, but I will. I'll look forward to it, and by all means, if you guys ask for it, I will do it. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. I'm going to give you an idea of some of the other ones which are playing later on in further videos. But for now, once again, thank you for watching. Hopefully you got a good idea. I recommend signing up. It's a free-to-play thing. The beta at the moment, it is closed access, but if you sign up, you might be able to get into the beta in rounds, so it's well worth doing. Fantastically fun game. When it comes out, definitely just get it. Just download it just that once, because it is worth it. Because, like I said, I've only just started playing it, and I already say it's brilliant. I mean, for God's sake, big guns and jetpacks. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. You really can't. And you're based in Brazil, so it's a Copacabana. Yeah, it's all fun. So goodbye from me. Oh, I do want to mention ever so briefly that we do have a new podcast up, which is epic and funny and generally just chatting about shit. So if you've got an hour, you're at the gym or something like that. Yes, I know we all go to the gym or something boring, but if you're at the gym, then by all means download it, have a listen to us. Podbean.com, you'll find all the details in the description below. Follow us, Facebook, Twitter, all that kind of stuff. Joey's got some new videos out. I'm going to have some videos up and down. So, yeah, just keep an eye on our channel. Please subscribe if you find us interesting or fun. And take care for now. Bye-bye.